Hi everybody, good evening, namaste, welcome back to Nash Vlogs. So this is our evening time and it's about 5 o'clock in the evening. So the boys have come out to play. As you can see, Abinash is doing the big brother duties, even though he's like, I can't do it anymore, like it's so too much work for me, but still he's doing it and I'm so proud of him. So today we are going to do our evening routine. We're going to be showing you guys how our evening looks like. So first of all, Rose left some clothes outside, like the ones that didn't dry. Those are the ones that I'm going to be picking up. It's about 6:30 now, almost 7 I think, and so I'll just come outside to pick the clothes that she left outside and I'll just spread them somewhere in the house to dry. This is the remaining milk that we got this morning, and since the boys have already taken their milk, so to avoid it from getting spoiled, I just keep it in the fridge every evening after giving them their milk.
What's that? It's chips.
Let me see.
You'll see inside. It's not chips. Here they just do whatever they want, but you're going to see, I'm literally not like action. You're going to see this thing. I'm not even lying. You're going to see. And see.
I feel so hungry this evening, so I decided to take a banana before I start anything else. So guys, our water is gone, like we don't have water, it's been cut, I don't know, for some reason. So I just fetched some water from the bathroom. Usually our bathroom water comes from the tank, and I just took this basket or bucket or whatever and I got some water from the tap in the bathroom. So the boys, especially Abinash, actually he poured milk in the sink and it doesn't look good for me, so I'm just going to be pouring some water in here for it to move and stuff like that, and then I'll organize up some the area later. So this is the water. It is very, very clean water, it's good water. So right now we're just going to be making some dinner, and for dinner I'm going to be making fries that my mom used to make us. So my mom makes those huge, like big pieces of fries, and I missed it so much, so today I decided to make it. And Adash loves them so much because whenever we go to grandma, like she makes it for the kids and they love it. So this is the first time I'm going to be making them in my home, and I don't know how my mom makes it exactly because obviously I can't be as perfect as her, but I'm going to be trying out like the usual way of making fries, and I'll try and make them the way she does, right? So I'll be washing up some potatoes. I was thinking of not peeling them and just fry them after cutting them, chopping them, but I feel like I have to peel them because Rose washed them the day I brought them, but still they're dirty and I had to rewash them, but still they don't look good. So we had this chicken in the fridge that we usually buy some and we keep in the freezer. So we got this last Saturday and today we are going to be cooking it. And my husband was like, when he came back from of course office and stuff like that, he freshened up, he took his bath and found me preparing to cook. And then he was like, okay, let me cook the chicken, like I just don't want to sit there doing nothing. So here he's cutting the chicken after washing it, and then the water got down from the bucket and I decided to bring some water as well. So I've already peeled the potatoes obviously, so I'll be chopping them in big pieces. I don't know if my mom does it this way, but anyway, we shall see how it comes out. So I'll chop them into big pieces and then I'll be washing them and I'll add salt in there and mix it up together, and then they will be ready to be cooked. today my husband said he wants to try a new recipe for the chicken, and this is what he's doing. So this is lime. He's squeezing some lime in here, and after there he's adding some spices like salt, like the basic spices, salt, jeera powder, that is cumin powder, some yellow powder, that is turmeric powder, some red chili, and I don't know everything that he mixed in there, but he did. And this cumin powder is done from here. I need to fill it, and those bowls you see behind are leftover foods from lunch, because I didn't have my lunch. I wasn't at home. I was running some errands with my friend, and I came back super late, and I had other things to do. So this is why I didn't have lunch, and my lunch is right there. So those were kept by Rose, obviously. So I'll be keeping them in the fridge, and then we'll be eating that. Maybe I'll be eating it maybe tomorrow. So after that, when my husband finished mixing up everything, like, you know, putting all the spices in there, I checked if the oil was ready to be used, and guess what, it was. So I just added all my potatoes in there, and then I started making our fries. After he added all his spices, he asked me to crush for him some black pepper in there, and this is what I'm doing right now. And after there, I just left him to do his work, like he's cutting coriander here, and then I went to check on my potatoes, obviously, to see if they are done or not. But while he's still working on his chicken, as you can see right here, he also added some garlic ginger into the chicken. I don't really understand what he's going to be cooking. This is the first time I'm seeing this, but anyway, he asked me to slice some green chilies, and this is what I'm doing right now. And after that, I think by the time my potatoes will be done, or my fries, if you can say. So he's going to be adding 4 sliced chilies, like sliced into 2, and then he'll just mix up everything together, as you can see here, and then he'll add the chilies, and then he'll be ready to start his cooking. So finally our water has come back after like 3 or 4 hours, I guess, and now my husband has finished chopping up some onions, and he's going to be adding onions in there. So Adash is fuzzy, he's crying, and he's so sleepy because I wasn't around today, so he didn't get the chance to sleep. Of course, Rose only makes him sleep when he goes to her, and then he looks so sleepy. So I think today he wasn't, so he didn't have his nap during the daytime, and this is why he's so sleepy. So I decided to give him the fries that I made, so that at least he will sleep after eating something. So while the boys are watching TV and eating, I came back to the kitchen and I phoned my husband, starting, you know, his recipe. As you can see, he's just going to be putting the chicken into the oil and then start his cooking. So today, since I didn't have my lunch, I was so hungry and I was craving something tasty to be, you know, to eat something that is tasty, and I decided to have some eggs. So I'm going to break up some eggs, like 3 or 4 of them, and then I'll add some onions, green chilies, and some tomatoes, and then I'll be adding our leftover rice, like some from it, and I'll be making my signature egg. As you guys remember, last time Abinash loved it so much and he was asking me to make it for him. So today I'm going to be making that, and I am keeping this one egg like for emergency. You guys, I really usually like to keep one thing for emergency, even though it is tomatoes. So I'm adding all my chopped vegetables in there, and I'll be mixing up with the eggs. This is how it looks. I just added a little bit of the rice. So while the chicken is cooking, my husband has stepped out for a few minutes, and this is when I decided to be, making the egg right now. So on a pan, I'm just going to be adding a little bit of oil, but before that I checked on the boys, and this Abinash has eaten all the fries that I'd gotten for Adash. And when I asked him, he was like, yeah, I was so hungry and it was smelling so good. So that is when I decided to go and get them some more fries, because probably they will both sleep on this after eating this. So this is how the fries look like. They're super so soft and so tasty, and I would love to eat it with the tomato sauce that is chili. And then I'm just going to be adding a little bit of oil on my pan and make my signature egg, as you can see. It is very hard to flip up this egg that has rice, because it usually breaks. It is, I think once that I had made it and it didn't break, but then it usually breaks, and then I have to make it separately, but that is okay because it usually comes out so nice. So I have to cook up both sides very well to make sure all the eggs are cooked properly. I don't like all those slimy egg thingy. I don't know how people eat them, but I don't like them at all. I love my eggs cooked very well, like perfectly cooked. So we are just going to cook it for some more time, and then it will be done. This is how the chicken looks like as of now, like after cooking it for about 5 to 10 minutes, I guess, because that's what my husband said, like we should keep on turning it at every 5 minutes. So that is what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to let it cook for some more time until he sees like it's perfect for him. After getting done with cooking dinner, I took a bath, and then I came to put away the clothes that Rose had ironed. She usually irons them and put them on Adash's bed. So I just come into the bedroom and just put away everything into their respective places. And first of all, this is Adash's cupboard, so I'm putting away Adash's clothes first, and then I'll be putting away Abinash's clothes as well, and then I'll be going to our bedroom to put away our clothes as well. Abinash has kind of disorganized the clothes as well, but anyway, this is a few of it. It's okay. Let me just organize it real quick and put it back in place. After putting away all their clothes, I also picked out Abinash's night clothes and Adash's night clothes as well, and I usually pick them and take them to the living room and leave them there until everybody is done with whatever they are doing this evening, and then they will change into their night clothes and then we'll be going back to sleep. So right now I'm just going to take my clothes as well to my bedroom and then keep them according to where they're supposed to be, my husband's cupboard and my cupboard as well. Dinner was done and everything was put in place, like all the work is done. We decided to sit down and have our dinner, and since the boys have already eaten their fries, nobody's going to be eating anymore. Like, they just want to take something to drink. And trust me, when I saw my husband picking up a soda bottle, I also wanted to drink something that is nice, so I decided to take some Coca-Cola. I usually don't take these things in the night. In fact, I usually avoid taking all these sugary sodas and stuff like that. But today I decided to take some. I usually take them once in a while. So while we're having dinner, I decided to have some because obviously I'm going to be having some eggs and some chicken, and they taste good with something so cold, and so, you know, not water to be specific. So here we're having dinner as a family. After having dinner, I cleaned up the kitchen, and those eggshells are supposed to be dried for my plants. I cleaned up all the oils and stuff that were around the countertop and the gas stove, and now I'm just going to be keeping this remaining chicken here. We always keep something for Rose whenever we eat something, you know, different in the night. So we keep something for us. That is for us for tomorrow, and that is the remaining cooking oil. So I'll just leave it on the gas stove and I will see what to do with it tomorrow. And the place is all clean. These are for washing tomorrow, so I usually just pass water on them and keep them there to avoid those insects that fly around. I took off my ring while I was going to town, and check out what the ring has done to my finger. Like, everybody can know that you are married. So right now we're going to go and get ready for our bed. So I've put the boys to bed, and that is basically the evening that we spend together. So my kids don't sleep without a fan. Whether it's cold or hot, they need some fun noise at least to be around. Thanks for watching. Bye.